Hello, everybody, and welcome to part one of Inscryption. This looks like it's a spooky card game. Don't know much about it. I think all I've done is I've seen a few years back a playthrough of the beta, but I've forgotten pretty much everything, so I'm a bit spooked. Let's see what it's like. I haven't had a chance to go into the settings or anything yet because
Okay,
cutscenes.
time to figure out what's on this thing.
On what thing? Hmm. Options. This is what I've been looking for. Oh, I've got to click, then place. Okay. Interesting. Flicker effects and screen shake. Let's turn both off. Noise effect and full screen. Do we want either? I think this is fine. Hmm. Continue? How can I continue? I haven't even started yet. Strange. So I guess we've found an old game lying around and I guess we're going to see what the worst that could happen is now. Play the abandoned save file. Hi, Exonin. Another challenger. It has been ages. You've got a problem when your eyes creak as they open, you know? Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Do we trust them? Squirrel can go here. Now play your stoat. Stoat. Hi, Crooked King. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. Rip Squirrel. An honourable death. Play the stoat. What is this? Stoat can go there then. Wolves requires 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is the attack power. 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. It's very late and you can't stay. Well, thank you for the lurk. Hi, Masonic. Okay. So we're tipping their side all the way down. Interesting measurement. Like this. So it needs to touch the bottom. Blep. Thanks for the Hoshizuku. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. Thanks for the host, Crooked King. I'm pretty good, thank you. 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. Rip. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies, so it's not rip yet. Got it. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may play a squirrel. What do you mean? What's the difference? The squirrel seemed pretty basic though. I feel like Drawing from the deck might be better. Let's see what happens. Oh no, it costs two sacrifice. Squirrel's a sacrifice fodder. Oh, what did he say? How foolish? Something? Whoop. Yeah, I was hoping I'd get something that was worth 1 blood, so I can put something down. 1 sacrifice. Oops. Because you are learning, I will pass. Oh, how reckless of you. Reckless, greedy. It's a spooky card game, I think? It's called Inscryption. Because you're learning, I will pass. Well, thank you. You've drawn all the creatures from the deck. A squirrel is your only choice. Okay. Squirrel, go. How to play that? We need to make sacrifices. So what are the differences here? Wolf requires 2 sacrifices, so it's got 3 attack and 2 health. Go back. What about the river snap? What's this take? 1 attack and 6 health. Okay then. Well, since you don't seem to have any defense, I think I'd like a bit more attack for now. Sacrifice to play the card. But it costs 2 sacrifice. The stoat's nearly dead. I don't want to leave the stoat there. Oh, hey, stop. Oh. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Oops. I don't think they liked that. Its suffering was real, but you'll see it again. Oof, go. Shadow Realm, oh no. Thanks for the cookie and cuddles. Game is spooky. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass. What do you mean? Isn't that touching the bottom yet? Oh no. I'm just gonna put a squirrel down. Could put out another, but I think I'd rather wait. Do that damage again and then get another squirrel perhaps. You've won this match. The top of the scale shows the points with the spike, so it's 5 points to win. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You are lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. We take the path then. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. Maybe these forest creatures... Oh no, I forgot to turn off the things. Great. Let me just like stop for 10 minutes while I fix this. No, I was forgetting something. Why do you do this? Great, this is what I wanted. Just halting the stream to turn off my things. Pain. It shouldn't still be there. It's just a million things I've had to do tonight and I've missed one of them. I'm sorry for this. Let me turn it off so nobody wastes their points. Which one am I missing? That one. There, and now I need to fix the subtitles. Please tell me it's working and the game's still capturing. Okay, still working. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. As I was saying, maybe they shouldn't be approaching me, they're gonna be sacrificed. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your poultry deck. Do we want poison or cat? It shouldn't have still been there. I was planning to remove it, but I got caught up trying to set up the new game. Cat? But what about Ada? Ada. We want poison. Another creature joins your caravan. Yeah, we want the danger noodle. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Squirrel in a bottle. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. I'm sorry, what? 3 is as much as you can carry. So it looks like there's a battle, another card, whatever this means. Something's at the end. Snake is evil, is it? A boulder? Cool, that's a bit of defense for us. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play, I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Take your turn. How can I help? Play along for now. Can I help it? You may now see my moves ahead of time. A wolf cub. What does that do? Behold the rulebook. Fledgling. A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. I'm evil because I sacrificed the stoat? I'm not evil, come on. Play along for now, they say. I suppose we can put that there. Need I remind you your items may help? I don't know how hard these kind of things are to get though. Should I actually be using these? To the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. A squirrel is created in your hand. A squirrel is defined as 0 power, 1 health. 6 health and a damage. Should I use it? I thought it was for emergencies. Because if I use it, I could put out the adder, and then the stoat can stay in my hand and talk to me. Or the river snapper. Depends if I think it's going to get hit, because the adder doesn't... How do I check the health there? 1 health. This has a lot of health. I could just put this to the right and get some damage and defense on this square where there is none. I think I'll use it. River snapper demands 2 sacrifices. Can I sacrifice a boulder? I think that's it. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Sacrifice requires blood? Oh no. Okay then. Let's get a squirrel. I'm going to play the stoat and get rid of one of these things. I think it's worth getting rid of, right? Maybe not, now that I think of it. Maybe I should wait and get the adder. If I put out the stoat, the adder's not going to be able to come out without me killing the stoat or something else. Where the wolf cub, it'll be stronger next turn. I got that. I think we want the adder more than the stoat. Guess we can sacrifice this when its health starts going down though, perhaps. Let's put it out. Here we go. The pliers let you rip out one of your teeth in exchange for a point of damage against the Shadow Man. But I only have so many teeth. 3 damage. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. So that's what the air symbol there means. Oh no. Ha, my bat flew right over your river snapper. Okay, I should be able to kill that this turn though, so that's good. I'm gonna grab a card. A wolf for 2 sacrifices. Does the excess damage apply to me? I hope not. I haven't played it before. I saw the beta years ago, but I forget everything. You may only draw a card at the beginning of your turn. Oh no. I don't want to sacrifice either of these, they're both decent. Okay. Squirrel. I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice the river snapper. I might put out my own wolf. Because my wolf will then destroy theirs. Well, the wolf can just kill it in one go, right? Okay. Another squirrel. Adder, we don't need an adder just yet. Looks like we're getting some damage off anyway. Don't sacrifice the cat again, it's angry now. I don't want to sacrifice the stoat. Stoat is friend. Go at her. Why does he catch all the extras? You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Spooky game. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. But it's cheaper to put out there, that's the difference. The extras are overkill currency, they'll be useful later. Excellent. I'm glad I put the adder out then. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. I think I want the bird, yeah. Burb. What does this mean? You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Does this mean I need to? A worthy sacrifice. Why? But the snake won that last battle. That got us extra points and all that. The snake's useful. Did I do that wrong? Pick me? Okay. Does this strengthen you, does it? What an honor. That worked for us, didn't it? We now have a flying stoat. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Interesting. So we can buff a card. Hmm. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. I could have made the stoat toxic. True. Oh no, all his canines are flying as well. Oh no. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Okay, so it's going to send out a flying coyote and a flying bat. I think that means... How much damage are these going to do? 4 damage to me, that's just about going to get me killed, isn't it? I've got to put this out. I could use an emergency squirrel, but probably not the best thing to do just yet. Stoat? Stoat's the only option, but the stoat won't take out one of these. I'm going to need to take one of them out, right? Then again, 4 damage to me is pretty grave. I think I'm going to use the squirrel. Which one's more deadly? Coyote or a bat? They both have the same stats. I'm gonna aim for the coyote, I think. I'll put the adder out. The adder will kill it. And then the adder can hopefully deal poison damage to them. Or how much does this do? Only 1. They all do 1, so I might as well make it poison damage. That's all I can do. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Okay, we need a squirrel. If I do that, that will do 1 damage to them. One of those will die, we'll get 2 damage back. Yeah, but my stoat's flying, so my stoat can't hurt that. Back on the board. We're going to take 2 hits in the next turn, but we're going to do 1, so we'll just be alive. So I think that's okay. Okay, I wouldn't mind this, but I don't think I've got anything in the deck, anything else that's worth just 1, do I? Probably better off getting some squirrels out. Okay. We're going to take 3 damage, and we're going to do 2 damage. Squirrel and Stoat for Snapper. I don't want to sacrifice the Stoat. I'm thinking the Squirrel and the Adder. But then this is going to level up, isn't it? Yeah, if we do 2 and then 3, we'll lose then. How will we deal with the wolf? I can probably draw something else, right? Oh. Yeah, I might actually have to sacrifice the Stoat, sadly. Oh. No. Did that not? Oh yeah, that hurt me, didn't it? Wolf for 2 sacrifice, 3 damage, 2 health. We'll survive this. So I think I'll leave them how they are. Do I want... That's gonna do 2 damage, but it's flying, so it's not gonna hurt the adder, that's fine. It's gonna do 2 damage, and we're gonna do 2 damage, so it's gonna even out. We're definitely getting a wolf. And then the wolf will make some difference towards how much damage we're doing. You're 4 damage away from winning. Another wolf. Considering we're 4 damage away, might as well win. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Hi, Vinyl. A proud wolf, a vicious contender. A conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. And we can get another sparrow. I'm thinking we might want a sparrow because they're pretty cheap. We've got too much that's worth 2, not enough that's worth 1. We need more things we can play early. Earlier, anyway. This flies over... Flight counts for obstacles too, right? Or is it just opposing creatures that does that? Either way, let's get that sparrow back. Don't know what the fire does yet, so let's do this one. Could make something else flying, or we could make something poisonous. Can we make a poisonous sparrow? Can we do flying and poison? Is that how this works? Could get poisonous. Ooh. It costs the same amount to bring in, it's just stronger then. Perfect. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I'll tear you to shreds. Grand Fur, what's this do? Mighty Leap. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. I see. So I take it that means that standard things won't block them. Grizzly and Sparrow. Okay, in that case I'll put something low health off to the right. That's going to be a problem though. Three. Yeah, I think we're in a bad spot, aren't we? It's not worth putting my stoat over there. Because the stoat's not gonna help, but if I put the stoat to the right, then that's just these two are gonna keep nullifying each other. But then that's still 4 damage coming to us. Poison would be nice to have for the bear. If I can get poison there. Card bearing this. Oh, so it's an insta-kill. So it's not like damage over time. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so it has to be the stoat. In that case, this is the only thing that makes sense. If I put it over there, it'll get killed by the bear. So I'll put it over here so it can at least do some consistent damage. This spot, you sure? Yes, I am. Because then you can at least counteract that. I'll have to sacrifice you later to put the wolf in though. I may need to use these to survive depending what happens the next turn. Another grizzly. Oh no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use it, aren't I? A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. Ouch. I think that might be the only thing to save us though. Sorry, Stoat. And it did save us. They're going to do 3 damage, but we're going to take a lot of damage too. I've got only one thing I can sacrifice. If I do that, I can put out another wolf perhaps in front of this, but that won't kill it. If I draw another card, yeah, I don't think this is going to go too well for us. Because if I draw another card, even if it's just one that's costing 1, it's going to be a bird or something. At least this gets 3. We only have 2 difference to cover then. A squirrel, and the squirrel should block the bear, right? I guess this is where we find out if overflow damage happens. is no overflow damage then. Okay, well that is all around in my favour. Don't want to get rid of the wolf if I can avoid it. This wolf I can put out if I need to, but it's not going to win me anything. If anything, I might be able to get rid of the sparrow. But if I keep doing this, I'm not going to get any kind of gains. Will I survive a turn? They'll do 5 damage, I'll do 3. I can survive 1 draw, but only 1. So let's draw then. The River Snapper. 6 health for 1 damage. Yeah, that's not really going to save us, is it? Oh no, it hit the bottom. I thought we'd survive. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Where? What is this? You can give me advice, but I'd rather not any big spoils or anything. Click on all the things. Okay, bring it here. Like that. This spooky. He's watching me mess with everything. Am I gonna get jump scared? 12, 3, and 6. I don't know, the game's pretty spooky. Alright, 12, 3, and 6 it said. Well, there's no 12 here. Yeah, I know, I'm not finding much secrets. Are these meant to be famous people? Oh, can I? It's now midnight. This is so weird. Am I meant to know these numbers from somewhere? What is this? I'm locked in. I'm looking to see if there's anything I can find. There's a rulebook? Hi. I don't see a rulebook. What's all this about? Now sit back down. Strange cabin. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Oh dear. Guess you can find out what the fire's about. Raven, bullfrog. The watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. That actually seems pretty useful. Yeah, I've interacted with the book before. Elk, I guess. Moving sounds like a pretty powerful move. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They huddled around a campfire. Hey, bud. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. They're talking to me. Who am I going to enhance? +1 to attack, I guess? Which of my beasts needs more bite? Not sure. Maybe the sparrow. Do you think Stoat would be good? Because Stoat's flying. Snapper for high health but low attack. Could. Stoat's cheap to put out though, but the problem with the cheap to put out ones is they're more likely to end up sacrificed to one of the bigger ones. Maybe the elk? So we can have 3 and 4 and it can move. Probably do the snapper. It'd be nice if we could see how much damage this does, right? It's a bit dark there, I can't see how much damage it is. I'm gonna say the elk. The fire warmed the poor elk, enhancing its power. Stoat has 1 damage. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the elk away from the fire and left. Don't hurt the elk. Alright, this is my deck, I see. So I've got 2 wolves, river snapper, sparrow, elk, and stoat. Is this a boss fight? The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Ew, it was the prospector. He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's key. The mule? Oh. So it moves, but it doesn't do damage, so it's a bit of a blocker then. Okay then, how about I just put out a squirrel? I could get my stoat going. Oh, kill the mule for a free pack of cards? Is this a spoiler? I'm aiming for the mule. My stoat flies over everything. If I knew I was giving the stoat flying, I might have given it something different. I have to use the other thing. So that does 2 damage, so if I put my stoat out, that can get some damage onto them, but only 1. It'll buy us some turns though. Okay. I think that's all we can do. They're going to start doing more damage real soon, aren't they? Yeah, that's the problem. I've got nothing I can use that's going to kill the things on the ground, do I? Like, if I put a squirrel out, the squirrel's going to die. So the only way I can really progress is by putting out perhaps a river snapper. But I have to sacrifice the stoat then, sadly. I think we should take out the wolf cub before it gets strong. But to take out the wolf cub, to take out the wolf cub, we're going to need to get attacked by the coyote. Swap for a wolf, 3 and 2, not 1 and 6. Yeah, we could put the wolf out, but this is going to take us. It's going to survive longer, and it's going to be able to handle the wolf. Thinking we do this. I want the river snapper. Sorry, stoat. There. Okay, so that means on the next turn we'll be able to get the wolf cub. How much health do we have? We've got a bit. That's going to do 2. We'll survive that. The mole, what's this do? When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Oh, I see. So it's an automatic blocker. So I want the squirrel to stay alive, so I'm putting it where the mule is. I'm going to get another squirrel and play the wolf next. Too bad it's not the poisonous wolf, but this will have to do. This is the good wolf. We can swap the other wolf if we need to then. But now I think we can attack. What's going to happen to this if it's got nowhere to go? Weird. I guess we'll find out. It just doesn't come out. That checks out. This is fine. That's a lot of cards. Dag nabbit, my mule. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. Oh, so that's why I died the last time when I thought I'd survive. So it must have gone to me then. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Okay. What do we have? A squirrel, a skunk, a raven, and a sparrow. Skunk's got a new power. The creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power. Oh, so it's got some defense. Weird. Okay. I don't think we need more squirrels, so I'll get another card. Sparrow could be useful. What's going to do the most damage? We're doing 3 damage with that. This still has a fair bit of health. It's only going to do 1 damage. That wolf's still alive. It's got 2 health. Could survive that. If we start putting out birds, they're only going to hit the back rank. I'm going to put out a standard bird here. Because that's a cheap one. Could have done a skunk, but I think some consistent damage here would be nice. Hopefully we survive. And I'll sacrifice one of them if they end up with a really low health. They're going to die anyway. Okay, that's got 2 health. It's going to die on the next turn. I'm going to take 1 overkill damage from it. Skunk just has 3 health, but it weakens it. It'll survive 2 hits. What's this card? That's the elk. Which is 3 and 4. Which is a bit more useful, I think, in this situation. Oh, so I don't get to choose where it moves. It just moves on its own. Ah, to the left. Okay. Okay, Sparrow costs 1 and it will do some damage, so might as well get some extra damage out this turn while we still can. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. I'm gonna regret that. Oh no. There's gold in them cards. I'm screwed? What do you mean? Gold! I've struck gold! What? I don't get it. A skunk and a raven. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing this sigil will move to that empty space. Oh, I am screwed then. I'll only be able to play a squirrel and it's not going to work well for me, is it? Card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Ah, so that's a defensive one. Well, this is unfortunate, isn't it? We're rich. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Do we have an unlimited number of squirrels? So the overflow damage is going to hit me, isn't it? Let's find out. No. Okay then. Squirrel, go. Oh no, it is a finite amount of squirrels. Oh no. How much damage does the Raven do? 2. I can play Skunk, but Skunk doesn't do damage. Skunk's just defensive. Skunk is nothing but defensive. So I can put 2 squirrels out, and I can get a Raven at least. A Raven's going to do 2 damage, but it's only got 3 health. If the skunk is opposite this, then it can't be damaged, can it? So the skunk's immune to the adder, because it can't be damaged. Hi, Kamimi. But if I put the Raven out, the Raven's going to die in a couple turns wherever I put it. If only the squirrels were infinite, then I'd be able to do this. I'd be able to play both squirrels and put down the Raven, which is my goal. I'd put the Raven over here probably, and then the other one here, I guess. Let's see what happens. Maybe the deck replenishes at some point. Worst case scenario, you can always sacrifice the Raven and get the skunk out of it anyway, when the Raven gets weak. The battle had taken a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation began to set in. Starvation? A creature would attack a card bearing the sigil it does not. So we can attack, but then it will die. I think I'm dead too. Well, let's at least do this, then we'll know. Then we'll know. Yeah, that puts it at 0. I want to see if the adder can hurt the skunk if the adder does no damage, because this will be useful for later on to know, I think. A 1? Oh no. I wanted to see what would happen to the adder. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. More gold for me. What? No. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. Aren't this to be the perfect memento of you? Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. The wolf, I'm assuming if we draw literally anything else from the elk, it's going to be better off. A cost of 2 blood from the wolf. And another. This time I'll use its power and health. The numbers. Power and health. 3 and 2, or 1 and 6. I suppose 1 and 6. That's pretty neat. 1 power and 6 health from the River Snapper. The River Snapper survives a while. And flying. Sigil of Airborne from the Sparrow. I never did ask you your name. Oh no. It's me! A Crimson. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Is this what he's done to all of the other animals there? He's photographed every animal in the forest. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. That's useful then. It's just 1 and 1 though. Either way, it's like a free card, isn't it? Our stat here doesn't look very happy. This includes sacrifices? That's perfect then. Okay, we can put out the stoat immediately. The rattler's gonna do 3 and 1. The stoat can't beat that. Three and 1, 1 and 3. Do we want the stoat to block it though? Stoat's got to go out somewhere, but where is the question? Guess here. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. Why not block it? Because my stoat. Stoat seems nice. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. Because if I can, I'd rather get the first hit, right? Does anybody know what's in my deck? Wolf with 3 and 2. If I sacrifice a squirrel, I wouldn't be lacking. Sorry, stoat. While I was asleep again, I'm sorry! Get this out now. Cool frog. 1 and 2 and it blocks flying. Dead wolf, I guess. We can get quite a bit of damage out of this, can't we? It's going to do 3 damage and I can only do 1. I've already lost. I know. How did I do so badly? I can't out-damage that, but then again it does have... It's only got 1 health, I can beat 1 health. Maybe it's not hopeless. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Who's the trapper? Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. Why is he doing it? It's beside the save. There's something in here, and there wasn't something in here before. Think we're gonna land on the number all random like? What's the odds? Check the paint again. I'm gonna check everything again. Don't spoil me. Figurine. This one. Squirrel on the left and bullfrog on the right? But why? I guess we can try and get that specific setup for some reason. Maybe we unlock something. Oh, a book. Well, don't tell me, that's what I was going to try and do. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. When you draw from your deck, you may choose any card in your deck to draw. You'll start... Do I need to select one of these? You'll start a battle with a black goat on the board. Start a battle with grand furs on all of your spaces. Start a battle with 8 bones. 1 extra bone. Start a battle with 8 bones, or 1 extra bone. So why? You doubt I'll be able to match it? What do you mean? To the user, your creatures will attack as though they have the airborne sigil. I guess we're probably better off just learning these as we do it, right? Four bones. Skip their turn. Special dagger. I see. Let us continue. The meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature, once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. There's secrets in that book? Well, you tell me now. Fine. Thought we were going to learn it as we went. So after this, your creatures will attack as though they have the airborne sigil this turn. Hook one of my cards and take it as your own. You must have an empty space on your side to receive it. A frozen opossum is created in your hand. A frozen opossum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, frozen away. Let me read through it then. You want me to read it or not? A black goat is created in your hand. A black goat is 0 power. Yep, I did that before. To the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. Your adversary will entirely skip the next turn. 4 bones. Place a weight on the scales. Discard a card. Place another weight on the scales. A squirrel is created in your hand. A boulder is created in your hand. Interesting. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. 0 power and 1 health. How's a rabbit different from a squirrel? A bee is created in your hand. A bee is 1 power, 1 health, and airborne. It moves. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, it perishes. This is the one that levels up. A dam is created on each empty adjacent space. 0 power, 2 health. It's a bit of defense then. You can search the deck for a card. This one that defends. A copy in your hand, so it keeps coming back. When it's struck, a tail is created in its place and a card bearing this moves to the right. So it's kind of like a variation on movement. I wonder if the tail counts as a creature. It'd be pretty neat to sacrifice a tail. If a creature you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. When a card bearing this dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. This one submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, a copy is created in your hand. The striker is dealt a damage point. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. Wait, what? Oh, so it moves, but it moves everything with it as well. An ant in your hand. That's the guardian, that's flying. That doesn't perish. Oh, that's many sacrifices like the cat that time. If a creature would attack a card bearing this sigil, it does not. That was on starvation. 3 blood rather than 1 blood. Excellent. Mighty Leap 2 of 3. What do you... 2, 7, 3. Weird. Opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. I think that might be the combination. It looks like the combination, I said that. A card bearing the sigil will strike again. It will strike each opposing space to the left and right. Nice. Left, right, and center. Oh, so this one doesn't hit straight ahead. Good to keep in mind. When it perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. A random item as long as you have less than 3 items. Creature opposing it perishes as well. A pelt is created in your hand. Another sigil at random. That's probably pretty neat, isn't it? Unkillable cockroach. I know I went all the way back. I was on like 28, wasn't I? Rattler seems nice. Yeah. 6 bones. And a fair bit of damage, but only 1 health. It does seem nice. Cockroach would seem nice if we... I'd like if I could have a way of checking what's in my deck so I can think how it works in comparison. Because cockroaches would make a good sacrifice, right? Or does this only count if it dies? It doesn't come back. No, yeah, it'll only be able to be sacrificed once. It's the cat that comes back again. Pull small creatures like squirrels into its orbit. Very strange. Ants. Mirror room. Interesting. I wonder why it's all hidden. And we're back at the start. Card counter. Bell ringer. Quick damage seems to be a good way to go, I suppose. Yeah, we can do the rattler. You know, you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. Thank you. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. You won't notice if I just unlock the safe now, will you? Pass on the cockroach sigil to something else? Yeah, I could. He's gonna murder me when I open this. Stink bug? Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is this Stoat around? This stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. But there's a key! What could this mean? You don't need to tell me, I've got it worked out. 0 out of 5? Ding. 1. 1 of 5. 1 of 5. 3 of 5. Hell yeah. A mini board. Skink. I forgot that I had put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck and I'll deal you one every so often. That drops the tail. Awesome. Oh no. Weird. Very weird. Shouldn't have done that. Seems like I need to sacrifice the one with the lowest damage. Sacrifice how? That does 3. That does 4, and that is it to 5? I don't see what's hurting it. What does the tail do? The tail means when it dies it drops something in its way. Make the 5th column. I can't move them left and right. It's only 2 points. I don't know why it doesn't let me move this up. Yeah, if you move them up, they're out of play. If I do this, and that, then that's 3 damage. And that's 2. What? I have no idea what I did. Why did that work? Because I moved this back? Literally just try every combination. So I moved this back. So when that's forward it's not enough, but when it's back it is enough? Oh, because this is on the next turn. Yeah, but I went back because I wanted to see why it worked. I don't understand. Because of the way abilities work. The tail? Weird. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. When you hit it, it moves away after being hit. Okay. How do ants work? Yeah, I'm not sure I fully understand how the lizard's working. Or the ant. Ants get stronger for each ant you have? Is that how it works? Trying to find it. Be a lot easier if there was a way to scroll through. The number that we have on our side of the table. Number of ants on my side. Not sure I follow there. I don't understand what the difference between the top and the bottom is. I'm looking for the tail. Well, don't just tell me the answer. I'm not even going to read that. When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, the tail is created in its place. And it moves to the right. So trying to hit it makes it move. So if I look at that again, this one, when it, yeah, because it's already out, then this attacks, but it moves, but everything else is already attacked, I see. So here, it's there, everything else can attack, then it moves, and then this ant attacks. I don't know why this can't go. I can do it here as well. Yeah, but because of the way this is, I can't picture, like, am I attacking first? Are they? Like, I know when I hit the bell, it's usually I attack, and that's what's already there. Then their top line hits. Move the first column lizard down. They don't get to attack just me. What? But then what's the back line of my end for? What's my hand got to do with anything? I'm trying to get a one-turn kill. Am I? So here's 4. And that's nothing. What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, because everything's defended, I see. Putting them in my hand makes them not attack. Got it. That's what's happened here, is I've had that move. So both of these move. Then that doesn't make sense here, because like, why does that work and not this? Because if that's going to be attacked, then it moves and blocks, right? Right, because 3, 4, 5, and that's just 2. So yeah, that checks out. So the lizard, so both of these lizards move. So that's blocked, and that's blocked. But I get 4 damage from those. I see. Curious. Caged wolf. Doesn't have any attack. Curious indeed. So this attacks either side. Nowhere near. What does that symbol do? Odd. So the lizard needs to move. I don't want the lizard to move. So if the lizard moves, then it's blocking 3 damage. It returns the damage to its attacker. So if I do something like this, yeah, I need this 3 damage to hit. That's the main thing I'm needing. But this lizard keeps blocking off that. I can't bring that down. The third column by attack, that doesn't hit the lizard anyway. That's not what's making the lizard move. This one's making the lizard move. What did I... Huh? So by putting that onto their side... Okay, we need to go see what this does, because I'm just getting lucky is what's happening here. What does that spiky looking thing do? Let's see if we can find it. Brute force. There it is. The striker is dealt a point of damage, so it hurts the person who's attacking. So it's them attacking me, and then they get hit by it, I think. Then why doesn't that work? Because that doesn't even stop that, right? I'm so confused why this works. I strike spikes back, so the skink doesn't move and doesn't block the 3 damage. Why doesn't the skink move? This hits the skink still. This hits the skink. So why isn't the skink moving? So this hits that, then it dies, and then it can't do the second hit. So then that does 2 hits and that does 3. I see. That makes sense then. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you'll understand its power. Hi, Vinyl. And he's not murdering me for just going through all his stuff. It's a caged wolf. I've got the caged wolf. What planet's that? Okay, so it's not the same code as the thing. Strange. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Choose one. Ooh. That's tricky. Pliers? I'd like to keep my teeth. A boulder. Does that start in my hand? Oh, it's an emergency boulder. I did get the rattler. But this is just a one-off, isn't it? Might as well get the bones if it's just a one-off. Feeling overburdened enough at the full 3 items, you carried on. Nyum. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have. Another friend here. Did I sequence break? You got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time. What are you playing? 2 coyotes, 2 damage, 1 health. Stink bug just costs some bones. Whoever's against the stink bug loses a power. Three and 1. I suppose the stoke can at least block a damage. Total misplay. Oh well. Can't sacrifice anything while I've got 2 bones, can I? Can I see what items I've got, please? Why do you want to push the button? No, you wouldn't. Okay, we're gonna need a card either way. Caged wolf. 6 health. Sure. Actually, I can get a scroll sacrifice, and I can put one of these out. And instead of sacrificing, why is there a bug on the table? That's weird. Spooky bug. Would you rather the opossum or the stink bug? Probably the stink bug. Stink bug's like a direct upgrade. They've only got 1 health. So the stink bug can go here. Back in the game. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. I'm sorry, what? What's the difference? What is that? Huh? Accept the surrender or finish the match the slow way? It's a knife. That's a knife? I couldn't tell. Looks like a branch or something. All those extra teeth. Wouldn't finishing it slow get me that overkill damage for the extra teeth? Well, it's our first time, so let's see what it does. It's an olive branch. Thanks for that, Cloctopus. Hi, Nemel. Overkill damage. But I don't know what this does. It's my first time he's ever conceded, so let's find out. We don't get anything. Okay, so it's better off to go for the overkill damage. I made a mistake. It's me. Oh no. The Banthable Warren. It spawns a rabbit when it is played. Or we can get the elk. Oh no. An Avali deck. No. So I might be a little bit dead there. Not bad, how are you, Crystal? Flying. It's just some consistent damage, no matter what's in the way. Or we can get rabbits, which is basic sacrifice by the looks of it. So this is once off. When we play it, we get 1 rabbit. I see. What's the raid thing you see? It means you can suggest who we raid at the end of the stream. I recommend leaving it for the end of the stream to redeem it, so we can be sure that they're still online though. We need to pick me. Raiding is sending all our viewers to somebody. Does this game have mod support? I don't think so. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature around the fire, one said. Do its power up. No way. Oh. You could up my damage. The power of the crimson was enhanced by the warmth. As some of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. It's definitely an experience, I'll give it that. A workaround. What does this do then? I forget. Equal to the number of ants that I have on my side of the table. So it'd just be one. You have the skink. Lets us move to the right. Get 1 damage from that, or we can get a skink. I think we want the skink, don't we? 1 and 1. But the worker ant would be good for dealing with the wolf cub before it grows, right? Because the worker ant will kill it, whereas the skink will run to the right, and then it's going to evolve on the next turn. So I think we need the ant. A leader. What's this mean? Creatures adjacent get an extra power. Good thing there's nothing adjacent then. Skink's cheap. We can get a skink out there too. And that skink can start moving eventually. That's gonna kill the ant now. How many bones do I have? 3. We're gonna need a bit more damage if we can. 1 and 1. So we could get 1 free damage. I'd say hold 2, but is this going to evolve immediately after it attacks, or does it evolve before the next attack? Because this could kill the cub, right? But if I hold it, is the cub going to evolve before I play it? So if it is, I might as well get a bit extra damage while I can. It'll evolve after the next turn. Perfect. I'll wait then. Squirrel pliers. Bones? We could always just grab some bones. We've got too much stuff over there to the right. Firmly grasp those cards? Yes. Wolf evolves after attacking twice. This will work then. Let's grab a squirrel and put the squirrel here so we can sacrifice next turn for something bigger. Put the opossum out so it can kill the wolf cub. What's the ant queen for 2 sacrifice? 3 health, it'll do 1 damage. An ant is created in your hand. So we don't really need the opossum or the squirrel. If I put it here, it will survive. And it will block some damage. If I put it there, it will deal an equal amount of damage to whatever that's doing, but that's buffing stuff. That's going to end up getting the skink killed. I think we've got to start doing something to the alpha. Power in numbers, the Ant's Creed. I can save up for a reward. Hey. Worker Ant, 2 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That'll get us pretty close. And a bit of overkill. Perfect. What's this symbol mean? Or do we want an extra card? There's my deck. Something special to choose from on the left. Before we proceed, does this change? No, it's the same. Oh no. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. A blood, 2 blood, or 3 blood. I need to get the board combo. How much blood am I paying for something? Yeah, the board combo is going to be tricky because we've got a fair few cards in our deck. Three would be pretty strong, but it's going to need a lot of stuff out to be able to use it. It's times like this and I'd like to be able to see my deck. Oh, there's my deck. Okay. What have we got then? I think we can go for a 3. The Regal Moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. A random card with a cost of 3. What were you expecting? I like. The choice is yours. Oof. So this is where I grab a power, right? Time to pass it on. What does it do? That just pushes. And on to which cards are we doing it? Caged Wolf. That's a weird one though. I don't understand it. Is it possible to have more than one sigil? It's an addition. Okay. You can have up to a maximum of 4. Interesting. So if I had, for example, For example, if I had a cat, right? And I made the cat into an ant. Like this. A cat ant spawner. That would be a kind of powerful thing, right? An aerial blocker. Aerial blocking is nice, but we need the bullfrog. We can't remove the bullfrog because we need that for the special layout. Could get rid of the skink. I don't understand what the wolf's caged wolf is about. What would happen with that? I'm so confused. I could buff the worker ant. I wonder if that's going to buff all of them though. Because if this happens, an ant. No, that's something different. Any of the rare cards. Yeah, I would have done the bullfrog. If it loses a power. A tail is correct. Can tails be sacrificed? The card moves to the right. Okay, and I can apply it to... I want to put it to me because I'm a pretty strong one. And then I can put on skink. There we go. 3 tails. Because with that much health, the tails are going to stack, right? What does that mean? What does it mean? A challenge fight? Oh. Okay. Borrow. In an empty space would be struck, a card moved to that space to receive the strike instead. And what does that apply to? Just wolves, I guess. So a wolf cub. Hey, wait, why do you think I'm dead? Come on. It only does 1 damage. Chill. We're fine. And it's me. Wait, that's not gonna hurt it, is it? Caged wolf. We'll do that later. Why did it move? Oh, 2 and 7 for real? And it's an airborne tail? Ooh! If I can crack the caged wolf and live, I get what I can see within. Yeah, I don't know. OP deck already. Wait. 2, 4, 5. I think we win. Hold on. winning. Why did you want me to die? Wait, why is there a marker at the bottom? Doesn't it just mean I've already got one? Maybe deck, am I cheating? I'm not cheating. Wolf cub. Mushroom. Mushroom! I think it means I've already got one. Like look. The painting hasn't changed. Mushroom! Mushroom. Ooh. What if I get rid of the moose buck and put it onto... Can I do me again? I can't. Oh. So you want to... Speaking of the caged wolf... So I can't put it on me. There's meaning behind the fungus cards. More ant spawner. This isn't more, this is me taking the ability and putting it on something else. Like I'm thinking of putting the moose bucks thing on something else. What? What happens if I sacrifice the wolf cub? How does that work? What's that gonna do? Like, can I get like a more powerful stout or something? What's gonna happen? Don't sacrifice it? What do you mean? I'm not sacrificing the caged wolf, it's got nothing on it. I want to see if this can make something else stronger. Even if it's something else that's stronger to begin with. Like maybe a bullfrog. Or the stout. I think if we change the bullfrog, we're not going to match the thing. Imagine an evolving moose buck. You know. Ah! Ah! What's on me? Ah! Spooky. Where'd that come from? I've been attacked by a spider. Where did it go? Ah! Oh no! Where did it go? No. Spider is not fine in Australia. It's just, I move my arm and there's suddenly cobweb. And that's all I know. I didn't want this. So 1 and 1. I could put it to be bone. I think I just pissed it off by hitting its web. What's it doing putting a web right next to me? I'm here. I'm here first. Rules for surviving in Australia. Hold on, what if I put the wolf cub into the wolf? Wolf cub into wolf. Then do we get extra wolf? Bug, lizard. I see there's different icons. Canine, whatever that is. Direwolf? Yeah, I'm thinking we want the, this is hard choice. The moose bulk would be broken. The moose buck, sorry. Bulk. is now strong. Oh no, it's this. They're gonna turn everything into... Oh no, what have I done? They're gonna turn everything into gold and it's gonna ruin everything. My boss battles are high stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you'll either overcome them or die. Fear not, I'll let you keep the smoke. What do you mean? The smoke? What? What is this? The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the prospector, hee-haw. Prospector boss, again. So what does the smoke do? When a card bearing it dies, we get 4 bones instead of 1. That's decent, and it doesn't cost anything to put out. Nice. Or it can be sacrificed. Three and 2. I want to put the squirrel out. Pretty sure the wolf would be useful. So many bones. The queen? Why did I get the queen out just yet? When I can use the wolf. I'm saving the queen. Oh no! Must protect the queen. Thanks for the raid, Hellfire Skyrim. Stoat has 3 health. That's enough to deal with that at least. Poor Stoat. Guess we've got bonus squirrel if we need it. Guess it depends how bad do we want the ant queen. Let's see what else we got. Me. For 2. We're gonna need a squirrel, aren't we? We're still on the winning side, so no need to panic just yet. You turned your macro on over the hammer and club for clicking and they started spinning and doing weird stuff? Weird. So that will destroy that, which is good. We need that destroyed fairly early. I fly for 2 damage. Save the crimson? Yeah. Put the squirrel out. And we'll do an attack. Another squirrel. You're a quarter of the way to make me play has 5 modded Deep Rock Galactic. Oh no. Ant Queen will do only a little bit of damage, won't it? Our Stoat's about to die though. We've got to beat the mule. It's only got 1 health, so... I don't think this game has viewer spawns. So the mole's going to jump in the way of the Stoat, actually. I think it's going to stop it from doing any damage. And it's going to stop that wolf from moving downwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the queen here. So yeah, we're going to attack. The mole's going to move in to defend. The wolf's not going to come down. And then we're going to be able to play the ant next turn instead of doing any kind of sacrifice for it. There we go. Worker ant. That's a lot of bones. Stoat. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Oh. Play the stink bug, but what I'm concerned about is when he's going to turn everything into gold, we're not going to be able to put anything out, are we? Let's just do the stink bug, it's pretty cheap. The camera takes more than a picture, it takes your soul or something. Okay, so the mule's going to take 1 more hit. The wolf cubs we've got handled. Could defend from this with a squirrel. Save up some squirrel, do you think so? But if I put the squirrel out, it's just gonna die, right? And that's 3 damage. I can put myself out, but then I'm gonna get in trouble after this part of the fight. Because then I'm gonna take 3 hits, right? Oh, I guess we're gonna get the mule, then we'll get more options, won't we? Dag nabbit. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. Please remember the board wipe coming up. Save up for the moose, you say? A rat king. That could be worth putting out just for some extra bones. A goat that sacrifices for 3 blood. Thanks for the follow, Kara. Welcome to the pack. I can also kill the wolf. Yeah, it's only got 1 health, doesn't it? Could do a bat for flying damage. I think we're gonna I'm gonna save up on the goat because if he turns every single square, I'm saving 1 goat, 1 squirrel, and me because that will let me put me out, right? I do 4, he does 3. True. True, very true. Let's get another card. Caged wolf. Do you want to put the caged wolf out in front of the wolf? So you could always use the black goat and put the caged wolf out there. Keep saving? Okay. There's the moose buck, so I can get really cursed. I can afford the moose buck, that's the worst thing. Skrill? I can't even see what's here. Let's just keep holding it. Thanks for the follow, Chewable Toenail. Bullfrog. Use the Rat King to kill the wolf? Nah. We got this, look. There's gold in them cards. Gold, I've struck gold. Do you know what this means? Wow. I guess we're gonna find out if it's an easy win, aren't we? Perfect. You activated my trap card. Worker and a rattler. I guess we could just put out the rattler, couldn't we? 3 damage. And it's leveled up. It's gonna be an overkill soon, isn't it? Just a little bit of it. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Ooh. That one. The Prudent Pack Rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. A largely unimpressive specimen. But it levels up, apparently? Weird. A stalwart Maulman, the ultimate defense. It moves and it blocks air. Card bearing this is played, you receive a random item. As long as you have less than 3. Alright, that means I can get more things in the top right. Sounds like you like lava. I mean, we can go with lava if you want. You want the lava. Are we going to get a butterfly out of this? I guess it is a cheap one, isn't it? You get in Skaven Vice from the Rat and Maw. I don't know what that means. The mole has 6 health and it moves to where it needs to be. And it blocks anything. Seems pretty powerful. No damage, but it's a good card to delay with, see? Yeah, let's do lava. With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. I'm guessing the lava evolves. The rank smell of rotted malt permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. What's the time? We defeated the first boss. Let's see if the thing on the wall's still the same. It is. It's surprisingly hard to get this set up, isn't it? There's the wolf in a cage. I'm guessing that's got something to do with the card. I blew out his candle. Haha. How about my candle? Strange. Let the poor wolf out. I would if I could. What is that? So we have a hammer and a wand? Okay, it's just saved. I think that's where we'll be stopping for tonight. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a wolf in a cage. Pretty much. The smoke there is fueling something? What do you mean? Why does everyone keep spoiling things? It's fueling something. This? I don't get it. Smoke as a fuel? That doesn't make sense. I don't know if the cup's doing something to the safe. That seems strange. Thanks for the follow near the potato. Welcome to the pack. Yeah, I do think that's where we'll be stopping for tonight. Altar deck? It didn't like that, did it? Start screen. Interesting that new game is never an option. But yeah, that is where I'll be stopping for tonight. Stay tuned. We'll roll the credits and we will look for somebody to raid. If anybody's interested, here is the link to the Discord if anyone would like to join. Stay tuned because the raid gives channel points, so that's pretty neat. We can support someone else as well. Anybody with 1,000 channel points can suggest who we raid. Here's the credits. Credits go brr. Thank you to Near the Potato, Eli Wolfwalker, Chewable Toenail, and Kara for the follows. And thank you to Hellfire Skyrim for the raid, and Crooked King and Shizuku for the hosts. Let's do that raid. Doesn't look like anybody's redeemed. So let's have a look who's online. Black. Who's online? Ooh, someone's playing Hollow Knight. Let's raid them. Let's raid Damek Krito. Chirp chirp. Oh, if I put in the command properly. Take care, everybody. Bye. Boop. No, not my nose. How does raid? You just wait, when the stream ends, you'll be in the other channel and we can support someone else as well.